there, car enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of luxury, where form meets function in the most breathtaking way possible. And what better example of that than the Pininfarina Battista? This Italian masterpiece is the embodiment of luxury, power, and sophistication. And we are going to take a close look at every single detail that makes it one of the most sought-after supercars on the planet. From the sleek lines that hug the curves of the body to the roar of the engine that commands attention, every aspect of the Pininfarina Battista is a work of art. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today: the art of luxury. But this is not just going to be a typical car review. We are going to take a deep dive into the design philosophy behind this exquisite vehicle, exploring the choices that the designers made to create something that is not just beautiful, but also functional and practical. So buckle up, because we're about to take you on a ride through the world of luxury, speed, and art. And trust us, you would not want to miss a single moment. So sit back, relax, and get ready to experience the Pininfarina Battista like never before. As soon as you hit the gas pedal in the Pininfarina Battista, you know you're in for something special. With a top speed of 350 km per hour and a 0 to 100 km per hour acceleration time of under 2 seconds, this car is a true masterpiece of engineering. But it's not just about speed. The Battista's electric powertrain offers an incredibly smooth ride with instant torque that is sure to take your breath away. And the handling? It's like nothing else you have ever experienced. The Battista feels like it is glued to the road, responding to every turn and curve with precision and agility. Once unbridled, the Battista surges forward with an astonishing velocity that can leave one breathless. The power is nothing short of formidable, and is delivered with such immediacy that it can feel overwhelming. As you accelerate, you can feel a slight jolt in your seat and notice the traction control light flicker as the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 summer tires wrestle to gain grip. For even stickier performance, the Pilot Sport Cup 2 R tires are also available. The experience is not exactly unsettling, but neither is it soothing. On public roads, pushing the throttle for more than a few seconds is virtually impossible. The challenge is not just the top speed, but the acceleration itself. The stretches of pavement that seem like the Mulsanne Straight in other vehicles feel insufficiently long in the Battista. You slow down because you've already arrived at the next corner, not just because you're going too fast. And let us talk about the interior. It is luxurious, elegant, and designed with the driver in mind. The dashboard is sleek and minimalist, with a digital display that provides all the information you need without overwhelming you with unnecessary details. But the real star of the show is the driver's seat. It's comfortable, supportive, and perfectly positioned to give you the best possible view of the road ahead. And with the optional full leather interior, it's a true feast for the senses. Of course, we can't talk about the Pininfarina Battista without mentioning its stunning exterior. The design is a perfect blend of form and function, with a sleek aerodynamic body that is designed to cut through the air like a knife. And the attention to detail is simply amazing. From the swooping lines that define the car's profile to the subtle creases that give it a sense of motion even when it's standing still, every element of the Battista's design is a work of art. But where did all of this design genius come from? We got the opportunity to speak with some of the designers behind the Battista, and they gave us some insight into their creative process. They talked about their inspiration for the car, drawing on the rich history of Italian design and the desire to create something that's not just beautiful, but also practical and functional. They talked about the challenges they faced along the way, from balancing the need for speed with the desire for comfort to finding the perfect balance between form and function. And finally, let's talk about the tech. The Pininfarina Battista is packed with cutting-edge features, from the advanced aerodynamics that makes it so fast to the state-of-the-art infotainment system that keeps you connected and entertained on the road. Just positioned adjacent to the steering wheel, on both sides, are two sizable gauges. The right gauge serves as a shifter, while the left one allows the selection of 1 out of 5 available driving modes: Carattere, Calma, Pura, Energica, and Furiosa. Carattere provides a personalized mode, where individual settings can be adjusted as per the driver's preference. Calma is similar to an eco mode, which restrains the maximum power and incorporates a more accommodating suspension configuration. Pura escalates the power output while still maintaining a softer suspension setting. Energica and Furiosa both elevate the driving experience, with Furiosa being the most aggressive mode, activating the most potent suspension, steering, and output settings. But perhaps the most impressive piece of technology in the Battista is its electric powertrain. It is a true marvel of engineering, delivering an incredible amount of power while remaining emissions-free and environmentally friendly. Now you may be wondering about practicality. After all, a car like the Pininfarina Battista is not just for show, it is meant to be driven. So how does it stack up in terms of storage space? Well, let's take a look at the trunk. As you can see, it's not the biggest storage space in the world, but it's certainly not bad for a supercar. You should be able to fit a couple of small bags back there, which should be plenty for a weekend getaway. Now, let's talk about fuel economy. Wait, did we just say fuel economy? That's right. Despite being an electric supercar, the Battista still has a range and energy efficiency rating. With a range of up to 500 kilometers, you'll be able to take this car on longer road trips without worrying about running out of juice. And when you do need to charge up, the Battista has fast charging capabilities that can get you back on the road in no time. But let's be real. When you're considering a car like the Pininfarina Battista, fuel economy is probably not at the top of your list. This car is all about performance, style, and exclusivity. And speaking of exclusivity, let's talk about value for money. The Pininfarina Battista is a rare and exclusive car, with only 150 units being produced. It's also incredibly expensive, with a price tag that puts it in the same league as some of the world's most expensive and desirable supercars. But if you're in the market for a car like the Battista, you are not just looking for a means of transportation, you're looking for a statement. And with its incredible performance, stunning design, and unparalleled exclusivity, the Pininfarina Battista is a statement that few other cars can match. So there you have it, folks. The Pininfarina Battista is more than just a car. It's a work of art, a masterpiece of engineering, and a testament to the power of Italian design. And if you ever get the chance to get behind the wheel, you will understand exactly what we mean. It's a car that's both beautiful and practical, fast and efficient, exclusive and valuable. And above all else, it's a car that's guaranteed to turn heads and get your heart racing every time you get behind the wheel. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Exotic Cars. That was all from our side. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. Please subscribe to our channel. We'll be back soon with more exciting content.